Hi everyone, I'm Max from the Max team and I am with Jambre tonight. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, fine. I'm very happy to have you here for these quarterfinals of the Max League 5, involving for the first match the Danish player Furyhunter, you may know, versus the Swedish player Orange. And then we'll have the British guy PocketTrain versus Reqvam. Reqvam, who has won the Max League 4 and is still here in this top 8. What do you think about those matches tonight, Jambre?
I think it's very interesting, at least for me, because I'm actually in a practice group with all four of these players.
Yeah.
So I've got some personal experiences with all of these players, know how they play it, and yeah, I'm excited for it. Glad you got me on this cast, that's for sure.
And they're all from a group of eight players in this Max League 5, and they were in the top 2 of their group. And we see it now. We'll have this match: Furyhunter versus Orange, PocketTrain versus Reqvam, and tomorrow we'll have 2 other matches here. It will be Woma, the French guy, versus Daxtry from Italy, and then Chabodenis from Germany versus Yala, who won the Max Open Cup 7. And very good players involved in this match 8. Do you have many prognosis for the final win?
Sorry, say that again, please.
Do you have any prognosis for the final win from these 8 players? Do you see one of them win it all?
I mean, it's got to be Mr. Furyhunter. He's like a freight train in momentum right now, just
Yeah.
winning everything. So
Okay.
if I had to put it on one of them, it'd be him.
Okay. And okay. So we'll see that. And what do you think about PocketTrain? Do you think he can beat Reqvam here? Reqvam, who is the winner of the previous edition?
PocketTrain's been doing very well this year. Coming second place in the Max Slam, which we
Yeah.
had earlier, and also top 16ing recent Masters tours.
Stormwind.
He's definitely very capable of beating the mighty Reqvam, who I am told is not top 100 on Americas right now, which is his crowning achievement normally. So he's definitely vulnerable to be beaten right now, I would say.
And if the both of them win tonight, we'll have a rematch of the final of this Max Land 3 with Furyhunter versus PocketTrain. So we'll see. We'll see if the fate is with us or not. And we'll start by checking the lineups, starting with Orange, bringing a Druid, a Warrior, a Demon Hunter, and a Rogue. And his Warrior has been banned by Furyhunter. Okay, let's check the list. So you know that the new expansion is for tomorrow, and as the players had to deposit their lineups yesterday or the day before it, so we won't have the new cards nor tonight or Wednesday for the quarterfinals, but the semifinals and the final will be with the new expansion. It will be very nice to see. Okay, what is it? Druid? Okay. Oh, is it use? No all involved. What is it? There is a King Mukla in the Druid.
Yes, it's using the new card Reqvam, which is from the new expansions, but that's been released early to everyone. Which, if it's the highest cost minion in your deck, will pull out minions from your deck. So it's gone for choosing Mukla and Injured Blade Master as just overstated minions, which are really, really good to cheat out.
Okay.
So basically revolved around that. And you've got the Glowflyers Arbor Up stuff that you're used to seeing in Druid as well.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, what do you think about those 2 best in shell in the deck? Do they fit this kind of deck?
Well, with the restriction of the Reqvam having to be the highest cost minion,
Hmm.
you need to make up some board presence elsewhere. You can't run Malagos, Anaconda, or any of these things. So the best in shells just kind of fill in that role of mid to late game sort of threat with a lot of stats.
Yeah.
Plus, it's very useful against some other aggro decks to have these taunts.
Okay. And there are 2 copies of Cenarion Ward, and of course the Solar Eclipse. Okay, we'll see. So the Warrior would be seen tonight. It's a classic aggro pirate one with the quest, as you know, and the Demon Hunter is okay, the OTK. The OTK. I get there's nothing weird in the deck. No. And then the rogue with Mr. Smite as well. Okay, is it yeah, it's the weapon rogue. Is it? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. With the Blood Cell Raiders, it can be played and replayed thanks to the Shadow Step, and with your huge weapon to bring very high damage with this Mr. Smite, giving them a charge. Okay, interesting. And then we have the lineup from Furyhunter, a warrior as well, a demon hunter, a hunter, and a druid, but we won't see the hunter. So, okay, as usual, Furyhunter is bringing a warrior involving the bulwark of Azimuth and the Mutanus, the Devourer.
Yeah, a bit more of a control style of deck. Shares a lot of the same cards as the aggro one, but does have those sort of fail safes. But it's a bit harder to put on the pressure. Is the trade-off?
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, it's interesting. Interesting list. And we have this Demon Hunter, a brute one with this this weapon, the Lion's Frenzy. We saw him beat his opponent last week with this card with a beautiful 3-0 to reach to the players. Then the Hunter, we won't see it, I guess. Yeah. Okay, it was with a Moonfang. Okay, an aggro deck as usual with a Doggy Biscuit. And the Druid, which one is it? Okay, it's a
taunt one. It's a taunt style Druid, but it's got a couple of tech cards.
Yeah.
The robes, and there may be a nod to Orange's love of Mizaki Mage, perhaps, which he didn't bring in the end, but perhaps Furyhunter was thinking he might.
Yeah. Okay, it's interesting to see this card is a Fangbound Druid. Death reduce the cost of the beast in your hand by 2 with this Moonfang. Okay, we'll see. We'll see if we can say there's 2 druids involved in the game. We are in LHS format, so we'll see, guys. And we are about to give the go to the players. I'm starting the game. I forgot, and with the game on, it's easier to cast. Okay, it's coming. Okay. The play. Okay, starting right now. If okay, it's opening. Okay, we'll have the videos of the players. I don't know why I can't not see them.
Gather round, everyone. The fun's about to start.
Okay, they're back. They're back. Here. Okay. So, I'm giving them the go. We'll have Furyhunter at the bottom of your screen and Orange at the top. Where are they? Orange here, preparing to battle a friend. It's okay. You can start. Good luck. Okay, and then Furyhunter, why is he? Is here, preparing to battle a friend as well. Here we go. So you can use the command exclamation mark Bottom to cheer Furyhunter, exclamation mark. Top to cheer orange. Try this, it's very nice. Okay, so is it about to start? Down. Okay, starting right now. Furyhunter at the bottom, and it's 9 o'clock here. We are 10 minutes in the future. Hi Furyhunter and Vance Prutarn on the chat, and baby bear as well. Hi everyone. Okay, starting with the Demon Hunter. And for Furyhunter and orange. So it's no vision. Which one is no vision? The Van Prutarn is no vision, yes. Okay, so we have this this Rippin' Rogue on orange side. Salut mini slash sur le chat. Hi Jacone as well. We're happy to see you here for this first quarterfinal of this Max League 5. Very concentrated Furyhunter on cam, and orange is listening to music. Do you know about this matchup, Jambre?
Can't say I do. It's not actually. These two decks aren't super popular on ladder, so don't run into it too much. But Furyhunter does have those taunts available, which the Lifesteal Demon Hunter doesn't normally have in the form of the brutes, which are going to be pretty important against the weapon rogue. He is not running Viper though, so there's no weapon removal available. So he's going to probably try to pressure the rogue down and try to force a lethal earlier, I imagine. But Orange's hand is looking very nice. He's got the card draw, and he's got the weapon, and he's got the poisons. Pretty much exactly what you want.
Yeah, and you have this getting class in end very soon in the game. It's interesting. Okay, so what is it? Yeah, okay, he's taking an eye beam. Do you think that this Crimson Sigilbrunner can be played with the Outcast because of the acrobatics?
Yeah, it can be. He can finish a stage here if he wants. Just has to decide whether he wants to actually do it, because the thing with this deck is that you don't want to just finish just your quest line. You want to be able to get your brutes down, copy them, and have them be nice and cheap. So maybe Furyhunter here is just deciding whether it's even worth completing now, instead of having more mana available later to maybe draw more off the acrobatics, maybe get just a bigger swing turn rather than just go for rapid completion.
And Reqvam on the chat saying he's top 20 and there are lies. Okay, we'll check. I'm checking on Europe. Is Reqvam here? Oh, it's not connected. Not sure about the 20. We'll see. And this getting class for free. We have this Cloak of Shadow. Interesting card. To gain 1 turn.
Yeah. In this situation with the rogue having such a fantastic start, Bree is definitely looking for some brutes.
Yeah. The glide. Okay, well, it can be trade this one. Or do you want to wait for the next turn to be it more valuable for the quest? Okay, doing it right now.
Yeah, I think Furyhunter is a bit disappointed there. The acrobatics hitting 2 expensive cards.
Yeah.
Really wanted to try and double complete his quest here, which is something you do very often in this deck.
Okay, have a paralytic in here. Meanwhile attacking, but I guess he already, yeah, he already played on his weapon. He already has 3 weapons in hand and in play. Silverleaf poisons. Okay, drawing 1 more card. Already this Mr. Smite in hand, but
Yep.
still in need of 4 cards. Maybe you can make the combo with only 1 little pirate and 1 shadow step.
Yeah, I mean, without the brutes, there isn't really the healing potential in this Demon Hunter like Lifesteal Demon Hunter has. This one's more. They take the damage and they kind of just don't heal back up for the most part. So he might just Orange might just be looking to just win through just these weapon swings. The nice thing is that he's got a bit of glide protection because he has got that double draw attached to the weapon, so he's not too afraid of having his big hand like disappear.
Okay, we have this Lion's Frenzy in hand, so now when it is played you can deal many damage on only 1 turn.
So here maybe Fury should. He's definitely looking to activate his acrobatics. So I think maybe if he equips the Tusk Piercer first, we'll get an extra draw. Since he's not going to want to unequip that Lion's Frenzy. If that's what he chooses to go for, which I imagine he will.
Okay.
It's basically shouting, "Brute me, dude," right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Well, they not this one. Okay, it's Soul Fragment. Okay, no. Oh, yeah, I thought the last take on this quest. And he had the time to play this Spirit Jailer. Interesting use of the Soul Fragments in this deck to draw more.
Yeah.
Okay.
No brutes drawn.
Yeah. Still not brute. 16 cards left in the deck, and Orange still eating face. An Octobot here. Can we? Yeah, we can do something with this Penflinger on it. But oh, do you need the Penflinger to be back? Oh, is he playing Mr. Smite here?
Yeah, this is probably going to play it just not only for the damage, but for the mana discount of Shadow stepping out for the future. Having a 4 mana Mr. Smite, way easier to combo with things on your turn than a 6 mana one.
Okay.
Plus, like I said, the healing potential is just not there from the Demon Hunter. So this damage likely sticks.
So this pirate is now a fireball. 6 damage for 4.
Yeah, and the desperation for Fury, because he has taken so much damage, he actually has to glide away his own quest reward in search of those brutes.
His weapon will be very high.
Oh, he finds one.
Yes. The brute.
And he finds the Kurt as well.
Okay. Okay, it's not attacking with this 7-2 weapon. Yes, he does. He does. So, okay, still drawing with this Cataclysm number 2. You have the Clock of Shadows. Yeah, you have to play it this turn, I guess. And that's the first.
Orange maybe trying to see here if he could get through this brute with the prize plunder in hand. Decides to swing into it instead.
Okay. Okay. Looking for the Octobot. Highlights on the chat. Okay, I was thinking about the Penflingers going to the Brute here, but how do you do? Yeah, maybe second passage. I'm not sure about that. Okay,
Yeah,
it's a
I think
Price
here
Wanderer.
because
Okay.
the lion's frenzy's up, he might just be making sure he cloaks this turn.
Okay. Would be odd here with a second Cloak of Shadows in orange and to do the last damage for Furyhunter. You have the glide number 2, but maybe you want to play the Sculptress first.
Yeah, I think it's weighing up whether he's dead if he doesn't glide, and he decides that he is. I mean, we've seen the mana discount in hand.
Yeah.
We've seen the cloak. Oh, he does run Viper. My mistake.
Oh,
I was saying he
interesting Viper,
didn't
yeah.
run it, but
But
maybe this is
cannot,
why he's been drawing so much.
I cannot play it now. And I guess yeah, he won't trade it. Okay, how many damage is it? You can Shroud of Concealment. Yeah, you can draw like this first.
Yep, and he finds the
Oh.
smite.
Yeah, number 2. Yeah. Oh, you may preparation into. I know it's 2 minions. Okay, it's 2 minions. So. Ah, yes. Okay, it's secret passage. Secret
Looking
passage
for
to
the 2-drop.
yeah, for the win. Okay, not this one. No, and it already attacked, so cannot play. Then the Deadly Poison is not useful here. Do you play this preparation into Deadly Poison just to get rid of the cards?
He has to weigh up between the cloak and basically the minion here. He's going for the cloak. A bit worried for his life total with this lion's frenzy up. Kurt hasn't been played, so it's not that easy for Furyhunter to play a lot of cards this turn. But with Mr. Smite down, if he gets killed, he's basically relying on this weapon damage to finish off the game.
Okay, Electrocide, Salt Fragments, you gain Earth. Brute number 2.
These are due back tomorrow.
Okay,
So
trade one more.
Yeah, he can actually kill the Smite with his face. Gives it a second cloak. He can Viper the weapon away and then Brute down as well, and it's impossible to die, I think. Since no pirates can charge your face anymore, and you're going to play 2 Brutes here. I think this is quite the turnaround for Fury. He's not played Kurt this game, but it looks like he's just sealed the win. I don't know how Orange is going to get out of this.
Yeah, there is no direct damage in the deck, in this rogue deck. It's not. There's no Garrot involved, and you have to pass the taunt as well.
Yeah, this is the weakness of the Mr. Smite version, is that taunts do actually block you out.
Okay. And now the first Blood Accelerator is here. Finally. But you cannot combine it with the Mr. Smite now is dead. Will be very difficult, yeah. And this Viper has been very important in the game.
Important to note that the Lion's Frenzy is gone, so possible to just live here through killing only the Viper. But how do you win afterwards? Seems quite tough to get back onto board.
Yeah, how many damage is it for the Prize Plunderer here. Or okay, so it's 15 damage already. Is it a trade with this librarian?
I'm surprised he didn't decide to check the studies here, because there's quite a lot of good outcomes you can just randomly get.
Mm.
Maybe he just knows that these taunts are enough, and he doesn't even need to do that.
Yeah, the trade of this little pen finger is interesting. Yeah. Okay, one of the two last weapons. Passage, but you can pass. You shall not pass. Yeah. Funnel is not that interesting. Yeah, this is the end. This is the end. It's 1-0 for Furyhunter. It has been very disputed on the middle of the game, and then with this Viper and the two brutes, the game has been sealed. Okay, 1-0, and we won't see this this rogue anymore. Ah, and the druid with a new steel guardian Malfurion.
To protect the wild.
Ends now.
Okay, so we won't see the rogue anymore, is it? Yeah. Okay, can't wait to see this this druid in action. We have this overgrowth in end, but no coin. The coin is for the Demon Hunter.
Orange does have double Nage studies. A few options here. Arbor Up's looking pretty nice.
Yeah.
Now, this Demon Hunter deck does lack board clears, lacks removal. It doesn't have Immolation, or it doesn't have Fell Screen Blast or anything like that. Can pick up something sometimes from the studies, but for the most part, removal is just not a thing, and that's going to play really well into a deck that runs Arbor Up and Glowfly Swarm, since if you can get either of those down, you're pretty much free to just hit face with them.
And for interest, delaying the quest not very useful here on turn 1. So I guess on turn 2 we can just hero power. I'm not seeing him playing this Spectral Sight without the outcast.
Yeah, he does this play so that he can, if he picks up something, a good outcast card, it's further to the left of his hand than if he played quest on 1 and then studies on 2. You can see with his hand he can trade the Viper, he can play the Sigil Runner, trade the Librarian, and then this Spectral Sight is going to be on the left of his hand.
Yes. Okay. So now I guess it will be this final. And maybe they play this the studies here, knowing that you cannot play the Calciodor, except if it's a second Crimson runner.
The downside to playing it is you're planning on playing this Sigil Runner on the left of your hand, which if you play 2 studies and then play that, you've kind of wasted one of your studies discounts. So
yeah. Okay, so we have a beautiful overgrowth on 3 here. Is thinking, what are they thinking about? The Injured Blade Master? Okay. Oh, interesting to have this Injured Blade Master in this deck as well. We've seen that Orange is playing the Drake Tar to get King Mukla, Injured Blade Masters on board.
yeah, Orange forgoes the Overgrowth, basically recognizing that he already has the mana curve of Glowfly into Arbor Up, so he really doesn't actually need the extra mana.
Yeah.
So he'd rather have the stats from the Blade Master and by not playing the spell, he gets an extra Glowfly Swarm
Pleasure doing
on the next turn.
Yeah, it's interesting. I like this. Keeping this this spell to have one more Glowfly, and can still play it on one turn earlier. Okay. Still,
Yep, and then there is really nothing that can answer it from this Demon Hunter. If it comes down here, it's going to summon 5 Glowflies, which combined with an Arbor Up is going to push a lot of board, a lot of damage, which Furyhunter really can't deal with.
Yes, we don't have IOEs in the deck. Okay, you don't want to glide here. Okay, double jump number 2. Retro side, okay. Yeah, you can trade it. They want to. Okay, you do it like this. You draw the fifth card. Okay, one more draw. And then the glide, okay.
It does have a philosophy in hand, so while this glide doesn't complete essentially another stage of the quest, if its intention is to go for the brutes, I wonder if the Spectral might have been better, just because you have that 0 mana philosophy as well. He does get basically what he wanted, which was a brute plus the Kurtress activation.
Yeah.
But that's not going to help you that much against Arbor up there. You're not going to be able to play this Kurtress. Perhaps he was just hoping he didn't have it.
Yeah, the start is very, very powerful for orange. Even without playing this overgrowth. What would it be now? Okay, you are the brute number 2.
I need to draw some soul fragments here.
Yeah, but oh, are you not dead? Okay, so it's 1-1. 1-1, and we won't see this Demon Hunter anymore. Okay. And it's the first the best result in the Max League for now for Orange and Furyhunter by reaching this top 8.
Hazelback versus Malfurion.
With the light of a machine, I will fight to
Okay,
protect
so
the wild.
the druid from Furyhunter is more classic, a more classic one. But we have I guess we have Mr. Smite in it. Yes. No. No, we have a Moonfang.
Yes.
Okay. Moonfang and this Fangbone Druid, who is reducing the cut of the beast in your hand by 2.
So even though Orange is running this Reqvam and Mukla into Blademaster in his Druid, the overall shell of the deck is largely just a spell-based Druid, and typically spell-based Druids have always been weak to just earlier Druids. If you can get on board first, Arbor Up before your opponent, you're going to have a huge advantage.
And he's keeping this Oracle of Elven here, but he doesn't have this. How is it? Resume Battleguard. It has been nerfed 10 minutes ago.
Yep, that'd be a great pickup. still gets the mana discount, which is the important part of the card, and against Druid's removal at least, which is basically only Lunar Eclipse. 2 or 3 health doesn't really make any difference. Seeing a turn 1 Overgrowth from Orange.
Okay, but his hand is yeah. Yeah, Lana Eclipse to Overgrowth number 2, I assume. Okay. Many manas, but no cards. And you can deal with this Oracular Field.
A massive pickup. The second Lunar Eclipse allows him
Ooh.
to clear off this 2/4.
Oh, Furyhunter is not very happy on the cam here. Yeah, very powerful second Lunar Eclipse here.
How good is this scenario? What can be? Oh!
Oh, this one is weak. Weak. It's been a while. I didn't see Natalie Celine involved in the game.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
She always seems to show up at the worst possible moment.
Do you remember Eek the bat or something like this? The 1/1 for 8.
Oh yes, the bat, Harik.
Yeah, that's
I actually forgot about him until you just mentioned him. I tried to get him out of my memory.
yeah. You want to forget about this card?
Yes.
No one has ever liked it. Oh, I guess the game is almost over. Yeah, I cannot see Orange getting rid of this board. Yeah, very quick game here. Orange had the mana, but had an issue to draw cards. And it's already 2-1 for Furyhunter now. And we won't see this Druid anymore from Orange because that's been beaten and we are in LHS. And Furyhunter has to win one more match with his Druid, and if he loses it will be with his Warrior.
Okay. Interesting, he keeps the robes of protection. Does help against some clears from the Demon Hunter, like Fellscream and Eyebeam. But in terms of like board development on your end, it's 3 mana 2/4. It's not really super threatening.
Do you see the game starting here?
I do, yeah. They have started.
Okay, here we are at waiting for the game to start. So I'm checking it again. Okay, Furyhunter doing a battle with a friend. So we're checking this. Okay, we're back. And I'm hearing a little Enoyotron involved. And we have Orange here. Okay. Oh, he's playing Robes of Protection. Okay, interesting. I just mentioned it before, I guess.
Yeah, and he kept it in the mulligan as well. And chose not to play this peasant on turn 1. Fearing the hero power from the Demon Hunter, trying to get it down perhaps. With the robes also on board, so might be able to draw a few more cards.
Okay, the peasant protected by the Neutron and the score.
Yeah, and this is what concerned me a bit about the robes keep, is that you don't really want to play it on curve, so it's just going to kind of stay in hand for a while, and then perhaps later on it might be cleared. Your board might get cleared by a spell power immolation or anyway.
Okay.
For orange, he does have this Fellscream Blast, which is quite appealing onto this board with 2/1 health minions on it.
And for the viewers that just arrived here. Orange is not playing the same Demon Hunter as Furyhunter did. It's the classic OTK version. And what do you think about the matchup? Is the Druid so fast enough to beat this Demon Hunter, despite all the AoE?
It can be. I think it's much trickier to play the Demon Hunter, and there's some pitfalls you can fall into, a few traps. One thing I noticed from playing the matchup is you don't want to go too all in on progressing your quest. It's more about just controlling the board, playing for tempo, stopping the Druid basically from making a huge board and arboring it up. You don't even need to complete any stages of the quest really, as long as you can just deny the Druid from snowballing their advantage. And that looks to be what Orange is kind of doing here. He's holding on to a lot of his removal, a lot of tempo plays, and just trying to play sort of the safest turn.
Okay, we have this Pantheon 4 here, but cannot rush into anything. But you use all your mana, and it's pretty interesting. I guess it's preferable to have only one minion than many little weak ones. Okay. Going 5 here for Orange.
Yeah, and he does have access to Arcanist Immolation or Moog Immolation, so he's not really worried about the board state. The Druid's really not capable of putting out enough damage to threaten your life total or enough stats that you can't clear. So it's a very good hand for Orange, which all he has to do basically is deal with the board once it gets threatening enough, but still he needs to make sure he can clear future boards beyond that.
And Furyhunter chose to get involved in this robes of protection instead of playing his teacher's pet, or he could have Oracle of Elune into Bonchua Bowler instead. But
yeah, I think this is a little nod that if this board does get cleared, he has the out of hitting the Razor Main Battle Guard, and then he can do the combo of Oracle, Razor Main, and then double Teacher's Pet, which will put out a lot of board. So Orange does decide to clear this board. He didn't actually have to. He wasn't in danger of dying to Arbor Up or anything like that. But with enough board clears outside of that and only one Robe of Protection, I think he's fine to use the Immolation Aura there. He has Eye Beam and Second Blast ready to go.
And the Cutlass reward here. He has 10 cards in hand, but he has already his Elginut. Okay, Moonfang involved directly on board.
Now, the interaction has changed with this Moonfang. Before, the Moog used to make it take 2 damage for each hit.
Yeah.
Or more if you've got multiple Mogs, but now they only take 1, so will require at least 3 hits if he wants to kill it.
Yeah. I've seen that in on the Max TV the previous week with Logic, and no one had any clue about this new interaction. It was kind of weird.
It wasn't in the patch notes to begin with either, so I think that was the debut of it, really. That happened on stream. Everyone found out then, I think.
But they managed to win anyway. So okay, so is it 7th phase? Oh, okay. Dealing with the 7/7. Okay, so can Orange get rid of this board once more? Don't want to glide now?
No. I wouldn't say so. You've got removal in hand. Like I said before, you just need to deal with the board. The
Yeah.
risk of gliding into an unplayable hand
Yeah.
with no removal is going to be, it's just too high, I think.
Okay, so we have a 0 mana Mohawk. Yeah, I beam. And what is this? Need for greed. 2 or 3. Okay. Even on this turn, this got 3. But now they cut 0.
He is very close to his combo, actually, because he does have the 1 mana Arcanist and 1 mana Blast and the Il'gynoth 8 mana next turn, plus the 0 mana Moarg. So if he can hit an Arcanist or a 0 mana Guild Trader, he will have the 30 damage.
Oh, what is this guy? Oh no, not the mule.
Oh, is this bug back? The mule bug?
Yeah, I guess. So I have a muted mule, a very shy one at the middle. And please don't play the left mule. Oh, I guess.
Oh, I mean, he's playing both,
No!
I think.
He's playing it! Stop it! Okay, so...
Alright.
Okay, we
James
have
broke.
to... Yeah. Coming back in few seconds, guys, because of the mule. And once more, GG to Blizzard's developers for testing their games. So, we have Furyhunter at the bottom of the screen here. I'm back.
I believe Orange top deck lethal with a Arcanist, so it should have been over then.
Oh, okay.
I can't imagine
So
Orange missed.
we missed the lethal. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you. Okay, so I guess it's the 2 now. And yeah, we have this warrior versus the Ochiki Demon Hunter. No, what about this this matchup? Isn't the warrior too slow?
Well, it does have Bulwark available, and I believe Orange is not running a Viper, he's running Need for Greed instead. So that Bulwark can actually just prevent lethal for just a turn, pretty much. Or maybe even 2. So that gives you a lot of time as the warrior.
For now, the Furyhunter's End is a classic aggro pirate quest 1, because yeah, now you see that he's playing Bulwark of Azinot, he's playing Mutinous, and a few control cards as well.
Yeah, and because of the Mutinous as well, it's not like you can just afford to Hero Power the face to get through the Bulwark for a few turns. There is the threat of the Mutinous just eating your combo pieces or even the Il'gynoth itself. Plus, this warrior can output like a lot of damage once the quest's up, so you really don't have that much time to combo them. So the Bulwark, I imagine, it's gonna be huge in this matchup.
Okay, first tick on the quest, first part. Okay, and Furyhunter's playing very fast here. We have two more pirates in hand, and you may equip the Bulwark of Azinot to the damage to his freebooter, but I guess it's not what you want to do. You want to prevent to make this the Bulwark of Azinot prevent you for dying in your opponent's combo.
Option here is acrobatics to complete. Wasn't the worst thing to discount that Guild Trader. Oh, glide guarantees you can cut on 5 if you want to. Also have Arcanist Pearl Screen Blast potentially as well if the board starts getting too damaging, which looks like it might do. So looks like a very clean clear, at least majority clear plus quest completion for orange.
Hmm.
You can actually use the studies as well to hero power the 3/4.
He's playing the little weapon as well. Just think the little hatchet. Okay, already at 16, but we know that this Demon Hunter can heal badly. Okay, is thinking about playing the acrobatics here.
I imagine we're gonna see Arcanist, Fellscream Blast, Studies, Glide, and then with the remaining 1 mana, probably hero power the 3/1, unless we find a sigil or something next turn. Maybe he'll decide against. Oh, he goes for the I-beam instead of hero power for some more life. This is also very, very reasonable. Plus, I-beam's not really a card you want to draw post completion. You want to be looking for that card draw. So I like this from Orange.
Furyhunter is totally mad on the cam.
The turn 5 cat.
Totally. Cannot believe his eyes. Okay, so everything has to be done again here.
Yeah. Gets to spend all his mana.
Yeah. Okay, so you have the second part of the quest, but you have no draw, no cards. It will be very difficult. You cannot get your Rokara in hand next turn. Oh yeah, you should with this. Okay, is it a good one? Yeah, interesting.
Wow.
Okay.
Can go full aggression here, and Orange's hand is actually kind of slow. He glided into 2 mana Moog, which is a combo piece. The Blast, which is a very important combo piece, which is always going to be 1 mana now, unless you can glide your hand again. And both the Acrobatics, which are like the premium card draw post quest, but they're both 3 mana, so really not a lot to work with for Orange mana wise going forward. So we might need to spend a turn clearing up the board.
Okay, and Furyhunter took the decision to get rid of this 7/7. Okay, so what is it?
I think if he knew what was in Orange's hand, he would go against that decision. But it's a reasonable choice with no immolation auras used at this point. Orange deciding whether he wants to glide.
Okay, need for grid. Got 3, but got 0 thanks to the quest.
Somewhat surprised that Orange didn't glide here, because it does get rid of the both the Bulwark and the quest reward, plus perhaps discounts a bunch of cards that you have in hand right now that you don't really want to be spending all this mana on.
Okay. Okay, mention aura. Okay. With more after that. Okay, how many? I cannot play the Rokara into the Cannoneer here, but I guess you want to play Rokara here. Cannot just wait one more turn. Oh, he's playing Cannoneer. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's bulwarking.
Okay. Interesting. So if he wants to use his weapon, so of course he cannot play the Rokara. And with the taunt involved here, so his opponent cannot get a tick on this weapon just by hitting face. Or maybe.
I mean, interestingly enough, orange can just take board here. There really isn't that much to deal with, and then with your board, you can use that to get rid of the bulwark potentially. Some cards like the Persistent Peddler really aren't that important. You don't need both guild traders, I believe. There is another Arcanist still, so, and with only 20 health from the warrior, I don't think you need every single piece going towards a combo.
Okay. Gliding air.
You look like you love a good deal.
Another glide.
Okay. Glide number 2.
Still is the problem with the bulwark.
In a box? Pirate stuff.
Okay, so it's 4, 4 and 2. It's 6 and maybe. Yeah, is it? It's a little. So yes,
Yeah.
it's lethal for Furyhunter, winning air 3-2 and getting to the semi-finals of this Max League 5. We'll have a little interview of the both players. Okay, GG Furyhunter. Good play here to not play his Rokara.
Yeah, very
have
well
this,
played.
yeah, his weapon to protect him. Okay, are you okay for a little interview on Discord? Okay, and orange as well. Where is he? Orange here. Okay, I'm adding them to the conversation right now. He's telling sure. So we have orange and we'll have Furyhunter. Okay, Jambre is back. Furyhunter is here and orange is about to take the call. Yes, everyone is here. Do you hear us, guys?
Yep.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. GG Furyhunter for the win. We cannot believe our eyes when you took this Rokara in hand playing this bulwark. It was very nice play here to prevent you to get OTK'd by orange. And GG, and very nice Druid you brought here, orange. We would like to see more of that.
Can I just get in real quick before we continue with the conversation that the last glide, I did not intend to play that. I thought I was casting acrobatics, or like I am fairly certain that I was clicking on acrobatics, but I don't know. I was probably dead anyway. All right, we can continue. Sorry.
Okay. No, it's important. It's important. Yeah. What about this druid you brought, orange? Do you think it's something that can as a career on the new meta with the new expansion? Is it something that can be seen?
I mean, probably not. I knew that Fury would prepare for me very specifically, and I have like a very predictable playstyle. So I wanted to bring a deck that that for sure was gonna throw him off in one way or another. And this druid looked like decent enough. I don't think the deck is amazing, but it's pretty dumb. I mean, it's basically just Jambre druid, but cutting some of the consistency for like
Barnes.
a stupid high roll. Which I mean, not sure what is better or worse, but like it was fine. I basically just knew that I needed to switch up my game against Fury, and I probably did not do so enough, and felt like I was unfavored going into the series.
Okay. And Furyhunter, you like to bring warrior with some control cards involved. Still, Mutanus the Devourer. Do you target one class specifically or one card specifically? Maybe the rewards of the quest with this Mutanus.
I mean, basically, Vyra told me that Quest Control Warrior was looking really good in LHS in general, and also specifically against Orange's decks. So I kind of just trusted him on that, and I just took the list he sent me. And then I just thought, for the rest of my lineup, like Orange plays a lot of combo decks, so I was just gonna like bring aggro decks, and also I was gonna stay away from Garrote Rogue and OTK Demon Hunter because he was gonna expect me to bring those because I brought those literally every single week. So
I was definitely very well prepared against Garrote, but I should have fought one step further.
I mean, I was so close to bringing Garrote Rogue because Vyra was like, "You should not bring Garrote Rogue," and I'm like, "But I really, really want to." But he was just like, "No, don't do it."
Yeah. No, I had Mosaka Mage instead of Weapon Rogue like until last minute, and then I was like, well, it's Fury. Like he's probably gonna bring like Garrote Rogue, OTK DH, and then 2 decks to target me, and like White Rogue is good against the first 2, and probably gonna be bad into the others. But then you just brought none of them, and fuck.
Was that the reason for the robes and the druid Fury?
That was also another Vyra idea. He was like, it's good against Feldscream Blast mainly, and also against Mage. But yeah, I mean, it didn't really work out against Feldscream Blast. I wasn't expecting it to either, but it might make the matchup a little bit better. I mean, I have no experience with aggro druid, so I just listened to Vyra.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. So, Furyhunter, you will be competing with this for the semifinals versus the winner of the next match involving Reqvam and PocketTrain. Do you have a preference for the guy to beat on next? Yeah.
You're not allowed to say no here. You need to pick one.
I mean, I don't really care because they both really suck, and I'm gonna win. But,
That's true.
I don't know. I would. I've beaten PocketTrain so many times. Would be nice to maybe face Reqvam for a change.
Okay.
But I mean, PocketTrain needs his revenge, but he's not gonna get it if he gets there.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna win again.
We'll see if he can do it, if he can make it to the quarterfinals just now, because he will play versus Reqvam, and Reqvam told us a few weeks ago that he will win the Max League 5 because he already won the Max League 4. So we'll see, guys. We'll see. Thank you for having been here in this little interview, and GT for your run as well, Orange. I guess it's the first time you're so far in the Max League. You won the Max Open Cup 6, but the first time in the playoffs in the Max League, I guess.
How many have I competed in? I'm pretty sure I've done pretty well in most Max events I've competed in. I don't know. Like, you know this better than I do.
I will check this later. I'll tell you. Okay, guys.
I'm just sad that I lost right before we get to use the new cards. That's kind of a bummer. I was really looking forward to that. But it is what it is. Yep.
Okay, see you guys, and Jambre, I'm keeping you in the conversation for the next game right now.
Okay.
See you.
Bye.
Okay, so we're back here for this second match involving PocketTrain and Reqvam. We can't wait to see them in action, and as we can't wait, we are about to display their lineup, starting with it's Reqvam bringing a warrior, Demon Hunter, and Druid, and his Hunter has been banned. So which warrior is it? Okay, it's a classic pirate one. Demon Hunter is a brute one, okay, with the Viper. I guess it's the same list as Furyhunter's place. And the Druid is the Anaconda one with a claw machine involved. Okay. Okay, what do you want to draw with it? Oh, you want to draw the
there's
Anaconda. Okay.
only one other minion in the deck, which is
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And for his opponent, just here. It's PocketTrain bringing a Demon Hunter, Mage, Warlock, and Warrior. A little different lineup here. And we won't see the Warlock, but we will see the Mage, Mosaic one. Okay, one more Brute with the Demon Hunter and the Warrior. Yeah. Oh, Warrior with 2 Cult Neophyte. Okay, he's trying to target something with it. Maybe a Mage, I guess. Or
yeah,
maybe
or druids, spell-based druids as well.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
reasonable. And PocketTrain loves Mozaki Mage. Can't get enough of it. So
Okay.
Cult Neophyte, very very reasonable tech inclusion right now.
We will see that I've been a little exchange of words, very very nice between 2 players on Twitter. Reqvam can't wait to beat PocketTrain, and PocketTrain think that the field of these quarterfinals is so low that he will win. So we'll see that right now. Okay, we have PocketTrain at the bottom of your screen. Okay, I'm adding him here. Okay, PocketTrain, where are you? Just a second. Cannot say PocketTrain. Okay, browsing his collection. It's okay. You can start. Good luck. And Reqvam, where is Reqvam? No. Made mistake. That's it. Reqvam here. Reqvam is 12 legend right now. Okay, Reqvam is not in front of this camera, but is coming very soon. So it left me the time to reset the score. So it's 0-0 now because we're starting obviously at 0-0. We like both of the players, you know that. But we start at 0-0. Okay, and no. Okay, no decks has been beaten so far. Which deck do you start with if you are PocketTrain?
With the Hunter band, it's really on reads, I suppose. What he expects Reqvam to queue first. There's not Reqvam's lineup's not really too countery to his own, so it really could be any of the decks from him. I imagine we'll see most likely the Warlock to begin with.
Yeah. Okay, and both players just left now that chair, but I guess that they will be back
Actually,
soon.
Warlock's been banned. Sorry. Probably the Warrior actually.
Warrior on PocketTrain side, okay, and for Reqvam is back. For Reqvam, are you very confident in that druid to make something like a 3-0?
I wouldn't think so. I think he wants to probably try and save that to counter queue the Demon Hunter.
Okay. Okay. So we have one player back, and PocketTrain is about to come as well. As we discussed before, if PocketTrain wins versus Reqvam in these quarterfinals of the Max League 5, then there will be a rematch of the Max LAN 3 final because he will be opposed to Furyhunter in these semi-finals. But we're not here for now. Reqvam is here because he won the Max League 4, sorry. he won the Max League 4, and he swore that he will win the Max League 5 as well. So we have never seen any player that has won 2 max leagues in a row. So we'll see that. Okay, both players are here. I guess it will start in a few seconds now. So we have PocketTrain preparing to battle a friend and Reqvam. It's okay. Go. Okay. Starting. During battle with a friend, PocketTrain at the bottom of the screen, you can use the command !bottom to cheer PocketTrain, !top to cheer Reqvam, and you can as well use the command lineups to have the lineups. That's it. And as I said, he's very confident with this Mosaic image because he's starting with it.
Yeah, my predictions were way off. should have known PocketTrain would go with the mage. Well,
Okay.
Incantus Flow and the Mozaki picked up in the opening hand.
And as usual on the Max TV, as you play mage, you have Incantus Flow and starting end. It's a mandatory. We want to have this kind of show for you guys on the chat. Okay, so Reqvam is thinking about playing Spirit Jailer, yes, instead of the quest. I don't like to play
All the cool kids play non-quest on one.
Yeah,
That's what I've learned. If you play quest on one, you're just a nerd, really.
the noob. And Xatam is asking us on the chat. Next match is Reqvam versus PocketTrain. Yes, starting right now. 10 minutes in the future. Because we are in the future. We are your future, guys.
The future is now.
Yeah, and it's us. We know. And we know that the Reqvam just have only 2 cards in hand right now at turn 2. Okay, but he will draw with this sigil here, double jump maybe. Oh, and the first brute in hand. Okay, draw 2. Is there a way then they draw 2 more? Yes, with the double jump number 2. Okay. Okay, Spirit Jailer. Interesting. Yeah, you can Philosophy as well with this cast. Okay, I guess we will see an Incantus Flow here. Yes. Did you play this Mosaic Mage often?
I played against it quite a bit. Mainly PocketTrain himself, who
okay.
always send me very cocky messages when he queued into me whilst playing it, telling me he's got Incantus Flow in his hand, unlucky, and then proceeding to lose. So I wonder if he's done the same to Reqvam.
And do you, at what turn do you think that you can start the combo with Mosaic in hand and the coin odd streak in hand, and having played this Incantus Flow on 3, do you think that on 6, 7 you can start and get a kill?
It's certainly possible. It's really going to depend on the makeup of the hand. You saw PocketTrain holding the coin instead of going coin flow, which maybe surprised some people in chat. That's just basically a nod to being able to do the combo early. Not only is it an extra spell to increase the spell power, but you get that extra mana to play more spells on the same turn. And he's going for turn 5.
Oh, on turn 5. Okay, cannot wait. And he has this Cram Session in hand, so he will draw Batley. And he's playing so fast. You have to.
Yeah, this is a nod to Glide, I imagine, as well. Can't hold on to all these cards when Demon Hunter can just glide them away, so he's just going for it now.
Yeah.
Deciding on the order here.
Okay.
Shuffling the Ignite. He does have a Hot Streak available to replay it.
Okay.
He draws it again for 2.
First Ignite phase, then the second at 9 damage on the Brute.
Although he's using,
10
the,
damage,
he's using, the
sorry.
he's using the Hot Streak here, so just to draw a few extra cards. It means that he won't be able to play the 2-mana Ignite unless he finds another Mana Biscuit or a Hot Streak.
Quick! Be quick! Quick! Yeah, there will be an Ignite for 14, 15, 16, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, 16 phase, so it was quite a turn.
Yeah, and even though he hasn't killed her, there is still a board, and
He's laughing and drinking his bottle of water.
yeah, even with the silence to stop the spell power, the minions are still there,
Yeah.
which is kind of a problem for Mr. Reqvam. Again, it's not like the Lifesteal Demon Hunter. There really isn't any removal in this deck. You can play the Brutes and make your board your removal, basically. But when you have no board and you're facing down a board, this deck really suffers.
Okay, Glide here. Get rid of the cards in end, but as I said, minions are still there. And Fantasy on the chat is telling me that I'm speaking English with a German accent.
Oh, I would say German though. No.
Maybe because I had German as first foreign language in school. Maybe.
Oh yeah, maybe you might pick something up from that.
You asked for it.
I had Spanish myself, but I didn't pick up any of the language, let alone an accent.
You don't speak English with a Spanish accent. That's right.
I don't think I speak Spanish with an English accent either.
Yeah, I guess. I assume it's charming. As well as me talking with both French and German accent. So you won't see that in any other Twitch channel. So stay here on the Max TV for this second quarter finals of the Max League 5 and 1-0 for PocketTrain, and we won't see the Demon Hunter of Reqvam anymore. Okay, so now it is Druid. Oh, he has the claw machine in hand, so he can get an Akondra more easier.
Yeah, there are a few minions, mainly the multicasters, that the mage may play at some point, which you can trade into. But if you're just playing the claw machine out on the board, PocketTrain's gonna try his best not to kill it. So maybe he freezes it, maybe he just ignores it and takes the damage. But if the multicaster does come down, that's gonna give Reqvam that opportunity to tutor Anaconda to his hand. Most likely here we're going to see... Oh, we're choosing not to go for the glowflies here.
Okay, Arbor up, yeah. Interesting, as in the first match with Orange, Reqvam can have this glowfly on 4 and then Arbor up on 5 maybe, if he wants to. And you don't have so many AoE in this match deck.
Has the fire cells in the deck, which will cleanly deal with this board. But there is just refill available for Reqvam. There's these alignments available. There's the claw machine. He's got a lot of options if it does get cleared. But if it doesn't get cleared, he's just got Bloom Solar Arbor up, which is gonna deal a lot of damage, if not lethal. With the first flame, though, it's gonna clear off just enough of the board that not in danger of dying, but he might decide to go for it anyway.
Do you prefer to play the second Glowfly here?
I think the Solar Arbor is better since it's not weak to just a fire cell. If you play the second Glowfly, PocketTrain can just draw a fire cell and play it, and then you've spent your whole turn on that basically.
Yeah. Okay, thinking about that. Reqvam from Croatia.
There are definitely a lot of options here. There's also these alignments. Probably don't want to bloom alignments because you're going to pass your next turn, but it is an option even then. You might be looking to trade Glowfly here. If he gets fire celled, then he could go innovate alignment, and he's not overloaded at all. And then try and do a power play after that. But I wonder if it just now, like, Solar Arbor is just better.
Okay. It's only one Arbor? No, I think... Okay, he's going for the Glowfly number 2. He saw that his opponent didn't have this AoE on... in hand.
I mean, it's possible he did have it, and just chose not to use it. Here it is, and this is the weakness of this play. This play makes a lot of sense for mana curve in his hand, but it's just weaker to the fire cell. But like I said, he does have other options because he's made his hand flexible. So going for the alignment.
Yeah, you have this alignment, and playing this Mozaki Mage with alignment, it's not that interesting because okay, your Mozaki is cheap, your spells are cheap, but you don't have so many mana, and it's very difficult. Tempo Mozaki.
Yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of removal from this Druid deck. There's Lunas, but we can see in hand if he does tempo this Mozaki, trying to just spend some mana on something, he will be met with just Bloom, Claw Machine, Germination, which will kill it, and then the mage is basically left without a win con at this point. So taking a risk here, realizes his hand's bad and he's in bad shape, and I mean Reqvam can just simply kill the Mozaki here, even using Arbor up instead of the Germination, and just win based on that. Basically, it's really hard for the mage to win from this spot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
That's interesting. How does he plan on killing it?
Okay, Anacondra, and then...
Maybe he just doesn't care.
Yeah, I guess. Because with 2 mana, PocketTrain cannot deal sufficient damage. Yeah.
Well, he does have 2 encounters flows left. I mean, these 8 drops are insane. So it's going to be very, very hard to deal with this, but if he didn't have such a strong turn here, it's reasonable that with like Mana Biscuits, Encounters Flow, Refreshing Spring Waters, this Mozaki actually can get to a reasonable amount of spell power, and you still have mana left over if your hand is good enough.
And Reqvam has a board, Battlegrounds board now.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that we didn't see just a simple Arbor up there to kill the Mozaki, and then sure you haven't made as crazy as a board as you have this turn, but you can just do that in 2 turns time and not have to worry of this Mozaki potentially popping off here.
And he managed to play so many cards with only 2 mana.
Yeah, like I said, and this is this is the power of
Oh, Encounters Flow.
Encounters Flow, Refreshing Spring, all these
Ooh,
things.
And Fire Sail. Oh, you don't want to. Okay. Okay, and this Fire Cell will be so.
Hmm.
So
So
rude
at this
here.
point,
Okay, didn't see that come. Ming.
from PocketTrain's side, I think he's trying to win through just ignites and controlling the board, or Solarium Prime. We'll see.
Yeah, but it will cost 9.
Yeah,
And I
and I
guess
wonder if Reqvam might be regretting his decision not killing the Mizaki.
Hmm. Or you won't play this up. But
Yeah,
you
the pro-
play the 2 moon flies. Oh, I don't know what flies.
Glowflies? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
At
glowflies.
this stage for Reqvam, with the Mizaki down, he actually has quite a lot of time before he dies. But the problem on his end, with having played so many of his threats, he can't win in fatigue because of the ignites. So he needs to find a way to make a board stick. Both fire cells have been used, so if he can go wide again, there's potential for it to work. Plus, he has this alignment in hand, which he can use basically as a way to prevent PocketTrain from playing a lot of cards on one turn. So I think for him, he needs to just chill for a bit and try and find some big board combo.
Yeah.
Play the big board combo and align on the same turn. He doesn't want to stagger his threats though, because then that will just allow PocketTrain to clear it, every single one of them.
I understand that PocketTrain just kept his Encounters Flow number 2 in hand to activate it after the second Celestial alignment.
Yeah, he's really got all the mana he needs right now.
Oh, and he's playing this on select. Okay. Okay, so he wants an ignite every turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, he's just speeding up the clock on Reqvam here, saying he needs to act quicker. Can't wait around forever.
And he can draw 2 next turn with the trade. First one here, and the second. And if Reqvam want to get rid of this Solarian, he has to play Celestial alignment first.
Not the 8 drops he wanted to see here.
Yeah. The new one. The Parrot. Sage.
No, he's just looks like he's deciding to go with this board. I don't think it's good enough. Unfortunately, I think he just has to commit to it since he's played both the Scenario mods. He did have Solar Eclipse left in deck, so I wonder if he actually needed to go for them this turn. I know he could have. He drew the second ward because of the Moonlit Guidance interaction, but I wonder if he should have been a bit more patient still. He definitely wasn't dead on the next turn.
Okay, getting rid of that board. And the Prime you cannot play. Now waiting for 7 more turns before you can. Encounters Flow. Okay. But to here, what is it? The Ice Barrier. Okay, denying for 1 turn. Okay, with PocketTrain. Not die before playing is Solarian Prime, and you know the Prime, he loves to draw.
It does.
Right?
For PocketTrain at this stage, he doesn't need to go for it. This Ignite alone is going to ramp up eventually, and if he can deal with every threat from Reqvam, I believe he can win through fatigue.
Yeah.
There aren't any scenario mods left. I'm trying to remember what cards he actually has.
Do you think this evocation can be played, and if so, at what turn? With how many
Basically,
mana?
when he needs to react to something, he'll play it. But currently, Reqvam's the one who needs to do something. I think he might have a glow flare left, and that might be it.
Didn't they
And the
play
best in shells.
the both of them?
Oh, he did, yeah. There must be just these best in shells.
Okay, the turtles. Turtles
And
will be enough. It's 8 mage. Turn. Okay, so it's 2-0 for PocketTrain now. It'd be back from 2 celestial alignment. He had a very good good turn with this Tempo Mozaki, and then playing so many cards after the celestial alignment.
Embrace the chaos.
You asked.
yeah, and it goes back to that decision not to clear the Mozaki. Was it a correct one from Reqvam?
Okay, 2-0, and Reqvam has to win it all with his Pirate Warrior. But it's not that good, and oh, you don't want to draw the weapon. You don't have any 2 drops.
Yeah, it's not actually too bad to draw since you have that privateer, so you will rack up the damage with it. Ooh.
Okay, have the little pirate here. Oh, it will be played. Okay.
Grab your cutlass. Let's buckle swash.
Why not? You want to go on with the quest, and you can play this Ratchet Privateer. Okay, I don't like very much this card in the deck because
It's not the best pirate, but
Yeah.
it's a pirate that's reasonably costed. I think that's where it finds its way in the deck. But as soon as a new pirate comes out, I'm sure it's gonna get cut immediately.
Yeah, I guess the little 2/2 for 1 as well is not that impressive. Doesn't fit very well the deck, but it's a 2/2 for 1.
Oh, I really like that 1-drop, especially if you're running this weapon, so that you can play it for free. You can get some very aggressive starts doing that.
Yeah.
Reqvam has to just decide here which pirate to play. The Harbor Scamp can draw potentially 4 or 5 drop, which will be playable next turn. But if it draws a 3 drop, it's a bit better mana efficiency wise to just go for the captain this turn and then go for the 2+3 next turn.
And they like to play the version with the cutting class in it.
I liked it to begin with, but I think this version, which is basically just all about completing quests as quick as possible, trying to play a pirate every turn, and playing things really cheap. I think I prefer this version the most. It's doesn't leave too much room for like different plays, but it's efficient at what it does. And here we see the mana efficiency problem. Could have had 2 pirates down here if I went for the captain, but it doesn't come without its downsides.
Oh, second refreshing spring water. Okay, he prefers to use this frost spell to draw 1 more with this multicaster. Okay. It's good. Okay. And uncommon or play the timbers. Then uncommon. Okay, you don't draw, but that's fine.
Yeah, at this stage, he really doesn't need to draw anything. He's got enough pirates to complete the quest. He's really just kind of looking to kill with this Mr. Smite, I think. Even the Rokara, probably not going to be too much of a factor other than maybe the damage from the ship and the weapon. Could come down for one turn before PocketTrain can go off.
Okay, so drawing more with this multicaster here. 1, 2, 3. Mozaki's here, but the cards in hand are very expensive, I guess. In few turns, you think? He doesn't have the draw. Only one biscuit.
I thought he would play the mana biscuit there to set up for a very big pop-off turn next turn. He might just be waiting a whole extra turn because he has that ice barrier available.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, there's a neophyte.
Yeah. This one is not that bad. The right, yeah, yes.
So, Reqvam choosing to hold the weapon swing in case he gets the Raider, the 2 mana pirate that gains attack, I think. So if he gets more damage from this Mr. Smite.
Yeah. I guess it's missing his cram session here. To start hit
He is. He
combo.
does have Spring Water and Intellect, which might find the cram session. I mean, pretty likely to, or might find more burns. So definitely could see a kill here.
You have to get rid of one card first. Oh, okay, starting now. This Mozaki, okay, mana biscuit into refreshing water cram session. Okay, now we're talking with this primordial studies number 1, number 2. One ignite in end. Okay.
And it's going to draw the entire deck.
Wait, I don't know where where Reqvam go, but it's not on cam anymore.
My hand is too.
Oh, ignite! Yes, can it draw? Yes, it can draw.
I mean, he has a tradable to get the other ignite if he needed it, but he also just has the damage anyway.
You said he's very comfortable with this Mozaki mage.
Oh, typical PocketTrain fashion. Holds the discover. Extra salt in the wound if Reqvam was still there.
And it's a 3-0 here. And Reqvam back on cam. Very a good demonstration here of PocketTrain with this Mozaki mage. Very impressive. Okay, so we are trying to have the players and a little interview. GG, are you okay for a little interview on Discord? Okay, and Reqvam here. Okay, we have PocketTrain. I'm adding him on the chat, and Reqvam, okay, will be here with us. Nice from him, because I guess the evening was not that interesting for him. PocketTrain. Okay, I'm adding them. I'm adding them, yes, and I cannot see them involved in the call. Do you see them?
Yeah, they're here. Hello.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you. You were there. GG PocketTrain for this win 3-0 with this amazing mage, very well led by you, driven so fast to the win in the last game, and GG Reqvam for the run. Very nice run in this Max League 5. I thought you had the victory in the Druid match versus the Mage. I was telling that you had a Battlegrounds board with this 16-16 and so on, and PocketTrain just managed to cast so many spells with only 2 manas. It was very impressive.
Mhm.
Impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that was the only hand that could beat me, right? The Mozaki sticking with me not having Lunar or
Yeah.
any card draw to draw for Lunar.
Yeah.
And
Did you not want to just kill it with the claw machine?
Oh, I could germ it. Yeah, you're right. I
Or
didn't
Arbor.
spot that line. Oh yeah. That was
I thought you just decided not to.
yeah. I missed that. Yeah, that was obviously the line. That was the only way to lose, to leave up the Mozaki. I just missed that. Yeah, GG's pocket. I mean,
I messed up that turn too. I'd actually stopped looking at the screen. I was checking what I was going to queue next because I thought you were just going to win that turn. So I think I messed up my combo turn just a little bit the next turn. But I mean, thankfully it was still good enough for me.
Yeah.
And-
I mean, yeah, I just missed it. I missed the line that's
okay.
the series the shit. Yeah,
Mm.
that's okay. Then at least I don't get to be salty at PocketTrain. Then that's 3 games in a row with me bricking. Well, I did brick with the Druid. Fair enough.
And you choose Reqvam in the same game. You choose to play your Glowflight number 2 instead of the two Arbor Ups with Luna Eclipse. Why the change?
Yeah. I figured since I had the claw machine for the Anaconda pop off, it wasn't worth the bloom to delay the celestial alignment for 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Since I'm most likely can deal with every board. I mean, I can make a board that he can't deal with, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
The only flaw is me not spotting the germination or arbor up line, and yeah, that's the only thing actually that mattered that game. Otherwise, it was pretty much locked. Since if I just kill the Anaconda, I can do the pop off. If I kill the Mozaki, I can do the pop off while skipping 1 turn. It really doesn't matter. And then I had second alignment in hand to lock out the game. Yeah. Well, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad throwing the series like that.
Okay.
Oh well.
And PocketTrain, so you move to the next step, to the semifinals, and you will compete versus someone you may know, the Furyhunter. Is it the guy that you want now to beat to get a revenge for this final of the Maxland 3? What do you think about the incoming match next week?
Someone has to stop him.
Did you hear what he
can't keep
said?
winning. Wait, what did he say?
He said he didn't mind which of you would face because you both suck.
Ah, okay. I mean, I saw some of his games, and I think I've got a decent shot. Have no idea what decks I'm going to be playing because of the expansion. I haven't even looked at the expansion stuff so far. But I'm kind of glad I get an opportunity to get revenge. I won't be glad if I lose. That's the worst outcome. But yeah, it would be nice to beat Fury on the way to the finals.
Okay, so we'll see next week. The semifinals will be on Monday. Do you have further questions, Jambre?
Yeah. Did you was it line up just targeting the mage, Reqvam? since PocketTrain? Such a
Yeah,
fan?
pretty much just I would have stuck with my old lineup, but I just wanted to have a guaranteed, guaranteed, like a 80+% versus the mage with the alignment druid, because I expected PocketTrain to have the mage at Sid's pocket pick, haha. Yeah, that's the only reason why I swapped from the Malygos druid to this druid.
Okay.
And like in the first match we had tonight, the orange brought a lineup to counter Furyhunter, and you brought a lineup to counter PocketTrain. So do you think it's really an advantage to know his opponent before the deposit of the lineup? Would you say that you had played a different lineup, it was not PocketTrain, and maybe it was a different different issue with the result?
I think the lineup I had last week with 3 of the same decks and just the Malygos Owl Druid instead of this Anaconda Druid is just a very good lineup for the format, because aggro decks aren't, other than like Face Hunter that some people are bringing, and there's no real aggro decks present in the format currently. And then I think those 4 decks are really very, very strong. I've not really thought of a good way to counter that lineup or anything that the lineup is weak against. Like, it basically covers all matchups with the very even spread. Nothing really unbeatable other than Fatigue Lock, and that deck you just ban. I expected PocketTrain maybe to divert from the Smite Rogue that he had last week, which it did happen with the hand lock, but I expected it to be Fatigue Lock, since it's just superior to what I had the previous week, and I was worried that he might switch to Fatigue Lock plus Aggro Druid, which is kind of the only 2 deck combination that kind of does really well versus my 4 preferred decks, right? Because then Aggro Druid has a really good matchup spread, and it's the most potential for sweep. Like, that's what Furyhunter did, for example, with Face Hunter and the Aggro Druid, because I believe it was at least a bit influenced by the power of Brute Demon Hunter in the format, because you can't really target Brute Demon Hunter. There's no deck that consistently beats it in the format other than Aggro Druid. Even Face Hunter, I think, is a very 50-50 matchup. So yeah.
Okay, so we have 4 more players involved in the quarterfinals for tomorrow. It will be Warma, Darkstrike, Chabodenis, and Nyala. PocketTrain, is it one of them that you would like to fight in the finals if you beat Furyhunter?
It would be nice to see Chabo Dennis in the finals, I think, because we were both in the same qualifying group.
Okay.
To actually qualify for the tournament itself. So it'd be nice to bump into him again and show that it was actually a very, very difficult group to qualify from.
No. Okay.
So if one of us makes it, that'd be nice.
Okay, we'll see that on Wednesday, I guess, and not tomorrow, for the other quarterfinals. Thank you guys for having been here with us in this interview. GG Reqvam for your nice run in this Max League 5. So you won the 4th one, and you managed to get to the playoffs to this one, where it's much more difficult, I guess. The field was very, very high one more time, but now we have all the players from Asia, from America, North America, and GG for the top 8. It's a very good result. Okay, guys.
Thank you.
See you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
and I'm back with Jambre here to talk to talk to you about the next quarterfinals on Wednesday on the Max TV. You have Wama, French guy, French Grandmaster versus Dark Strike, Italian player from the qualifiers with a very high win rate in Open Cups, as well as Chabo Denis, German players, and you know the German player. And you know Yala who has won everything, including the Max Open Cup 7. So you'll see that on, where is it? On Wednesday on the Max TV, casted by Atomic and Paradox. I don't know if you know Paradox, nice guy.
I know, yeah, I know.
Yes, I know. And thank you, Jambre, for being here with me tonight. What do you think about the incoming Furyhunter versus PocketTrain?
I think it was written in the stars. They've fought each other so many times recently.
Yeah.
It's only right PocketTrain had a chance for the revenge, and Furyhunter another chance to just beat PocketTrain and rub it in a little bit more.
Yeah, it smells like a final before the final, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Thank you, and see you guys. See you on Wednesday with Atomic, and for the semi-finals, it will be on next Monday, and the finals on next Wednesday with a third place match. See you and enjoy the Max League 5.
Bye.